Hey guys, welcome to my Cactus of the Day video. This is the 5th attempt and I will leave it as it is no matter what. So yeah, it's been a long day in the garden. Check out these here. This is a good spot, gets sun very early in the morning. So I put all the smaller ones in here. They get as much light as possible. And yeah, it's safe from the grass. I don't like when the cacti are surrounded by grass. So yeah, this is a great spot. This is my greenhouse below this majestic German oak. I love this tree. In the summer, it is the only thing that keeps me from going belly up because of the heat. The sun comes across here and it gives me shade for 3 or 4 hours. That's enough. Here's another video of these. They all look great. I need to repot a lot of them, especially the seedlings that are in these pots with each other. But apart from that, I like how they look. And I try to get as many of them to flower as possible, so I know what to keep and what to sort out. Every year I sort out hundreds of cacti, and I usually give them away to the neighbors and the people that live around here. I don't like shipping cacti, so yeah. And I usually sort out after they flower. We're just at the beginning of the flower season. These will flower maybe 2 years from now. And the bigger they are, the more likely they are to flower this year. With this one, I can't believe that this one isn't flowering. It's been years since I've seen a flower on this one. This is Trichocereus escamagensis, and it's a pretty big plant. Here's another side arm of this plant. It should be flowering, but yeah, I hate it. Guy needs to improve. Like, this is a skill issue, you know? But yeah, beautiful species. Super spiny. Wouldn't recommend touching it. It's super painful. I have these 2 boxes here, these buckets full of stuff that I need for making cactus crosses, cactus hybrids. And I want to show you what I got in here. This belongs to something else, but these are all kinds of makeup brushes. And these white ones are used to collect pollen. It's very good at picking pollen up and letting go of it again when I do it in a bag. I have these plastic bags and I will try to collect pollen with them. This is the first year that I'm collecting pollen in plastic, in Ziploc bags. Last year and the years before I used paper bags, but I ran out of them, so we will do it with plastic this year. And yeah, in here I have all kinds of stuff that I need for my cactus stuff, like pencil to label the crosses. I have this wire that I wrap around the flowers so I know what the parents are. Yeah, and a large number of brushes, different sizes, different material, and for every situation I need a different pollen, a different brush. I also have these large ones. These are for very big flowers that have a lot of pollen in them, and I just use them to brush the pollen into the bags. Here's one of these paper bags that I usually use, and it's called pergamene. This is for stamp collecting. These are pretty good at letting humidity out of the bag and still collecting the pollen, so this is good. Yeah, what else? Here I have a meter. I use that to measure the flowers, sometimes to measure the plants, and yeah, that's pretty important. Size of the flowers matters greatly, and the bigger the flower, the better. yeah, what else? I think this is pretty much it. I mean, there's like, you know, pencils and stuff. There's a fine liner just to label the bags, and that's pretty much all I need. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. This is just the beginning of the season. Today's my day where I brought out these buckets from the house, and yeah, I can't wait. Starting to pollinate again. Feels great. Take care. Here's another video of this Lobivia hybrid that I've shown yesterday. This is offspring of Lobivia hybrid Dessau. You can see the plant. And it just looked great in the sun. Unfortunately, the flower has already started to close again. But yeah, it had a moment where it looked very nice. So just felt like taking another video. Yeah. We'll see. I'm not sure if I want to keep it or not. Maybe. But I have so many Dessau hybrids that have this color, so I'm unsure. But it just looked great. This is Lobivia hybrid Born to be Wild. Here's the body. Really interesting body. Hybrid with Lobivia ferox, I think. Lobivia ferox crossed with Lobivia pampana. But yeah, very nice flower. I love this flower, and it is great for breeding. So I'm very happy that I finally have some pollen that I can use for making crosses. There are a few flowers that open up, and I will probably pollinate them with this plant. Yeah, just a cool cactus. Check out the long spines. The name ferox refers to the ferocious spines. Really cool. Totally love it. And yeah, have seen so much amazing offspring of Born to be Wild. This is a plant that I really recommend. It's flowering easily. This is a grafted plant, I think. And it's not that old. It's maybe 4 years old, and it's pushing out flowers every year. There are the next flower buds. I'm sure this plant will be flowering the whole summer. Alright, yeah, that's it. Lobivia hybrid Born to be Wild. I got my plant from Michael Kiesling at Chiemgau Cactus. I'm not sure if he still has some, but I would try asking. It's a great plant. Bye. So here's the greenhouse from inside. A lot of plants, and it's still early in the season. I'm waiting for the flower buds to develop, so everything's still really small, and it will take a good month or two until they are flowering. These are a little bit further. These are Lobivia. Check out how much diameter this thing has. Yeah, this one will open in a day or two. Here's another Lobivia. Yeah, lots of cacti. Here are the seedlings. I spray these every day. They are very sensitive, very vulnerable, and everything can kill them right now. So I'm very careful. Some more cacti that all have not flowered yet. Hoping to see flowers this year. There's some flower buds here. And some of them will have flower buds too. Like I said, this is still very early in the season. In here I'm just waiting for this one to open up. This is Trichocereus purpureopilosus, a very nice species. Grafted plant. Took 2 years to grow it from seeds. I grafted it after the first year. And this is the progress that it made in 1 year. Yeah, but this looks great. Here's the flower from the bag. Very nice. This is actually a rare species. You don't see this one very often. Looks completely boring, but this is a cool plant. Flower will be pretty big. Looking forward seeing it open. So, yeah, more. This is a large Trichocereus purpureopilosus. Same one I've just shown you, just a mature plant. I don't know how big the diameter is, but this is pretty massive. Just to show you my hand in comparison. A lot of flower buds here. This plant is huge, but it still does not flower. I don't know what it takes to get this thing to flower. It flowered once and then never again. But yeah, all the others will eventually flower. Columnar cacti. Let's see. Maybe they will flower, maybe not. It's actually a little small for flowering. So they need a good, I don't know, 180. Yeah, something like this. But since this is a massive plant, you know, these are 3 columns. Sometimes they flower earlier. We'll see. More seedlings. I'm actually looking forward seeing these. I mean, I've grown them in the house under a grow lamp in winter. And they came out great. Everything worked great. And this is a first for me. Like, you know, sometimes when you grow cacti from seeds, you always find new ways to screw it up. But yeah, this time it worked great. I have so many seedlings and I couldn't believe it. So yeah, awesome. Yeah, this is a big one. Trichocereus telegonoides hybrid. And here's a similar one, but that one doesn't flower. Not sure why. Probably was in a dark spot during winter, you know, where there was a lot of shade. But yeah, maybe I can get it to flower. This one, that's flying saucer. Let's go around. You can see some flower buds there. But still, this is a pretty big plant. I feel like it should flower more. I might have to repot it. Just give it a little bit bigger pot. This is a rather small pot for such a big plant. But most of my plants are in small pots. I don't have space for big pots. This is Lobivia Born to be Wild. It had opened in the morning. Lobivia species always open in the morning. Check out the spines. Hybrid with Lobivia ferox. Name refers to the ferocious spines. Yeah, and beautiful flowers. I will probably include a video of the open flower from earlier. And this one will open tomorrow. So I already got some pollen from this flower, and I will use it to pollinate one of the others that opened today. This one, this is Born to be Wild. The flower had actually closed again, but since nothing had pollinated, it's still somewhat open. Just switch to the other hand. So yeah, pollinated. This will open again tomorrow, probably. I'm not sure if they are even compatible, the two that I pollinated. This one is a Lobivia, the other one is a Echinopsis, but sometimes you can try it out. Never say never. Alright, pollination complete.